What's up, cool cats and kittens? It is Uncle Mad here. I may have jumped the gun with my Fall Has Fallen videos. The chili video, that one may have been a little premature because it's like 80 degrees and beautiful today in Nashville. But that's okay. Not good to complain about amazingly incredible weather in October. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna go get some food. Been a place that's been on my radar that I needed to get out to, that I needed to try. We actually had a sampling of it in a previous video back on a Saturday behind the scenes video way back in the early days of the channel. Oh, early days of the channel. This channel's been around for like 2 months. But it's Honeyfire BBQ. We're gonna head out there. I'd probably go out there just about once a week, except for the fact that it's in Bellevue, which, if you're familiar with Nashville, is kind of on the opposite side of Nashville from where I live, so it's about 30 minutes away from where I live. And it's not an area of Nashville I particularly go to very often. But my buddy Lance Jones, best real estate agent in the game, shout out to him. No free shout outs, but he's got a listing out there, so he's out there all the time spreading the love, sending me pictures of this amazing barbecue, making me jealous. Got some free times on my hand today, so might as well head over there, get some food, and enjoy it. Previously, the last time we went out there, if you've watched that video, you'll remember that was kind of in the early days of the pandemic when restaurants weren't allowed to have people inside at all, so we had to get the food to go. Had to drive it all the way back home, 30-minute drive, let it sit there. Today, we're gonna be able to eat in the restaurant, I believe, so be able to eat it fresh out the kitchen, as was famously said by R. Kelly, great artist. Haven't heard about him in a while. I don't know what he's been up to, but had some great songs back in the day. But that's the plan for today. We're heading out to Honeyfire BBQ. Gonna get some barbecue. I guess that makes sense. And if you're in the market for a home or other real estate needs, I don't know what those would be, but look up Lance Jones, realtor. Great guy, great realtor. He'll get you in the home that meets your needs. Shout out, no free shout outs. Right, here is a look at the menu. I went with the ranch hand. Smoked chicken, topped with creamy white queso, refried bacon, and house-made ranch. Got a message from pitmaster Shane Nasby here. Not a chain, not a franchise, locally owned, family-run business. I would recommend that you become a chain, because I would love it if there was one of these closer to me. Holy crap, look at this thing. I don't even know how to start eating that, but we're certainly gonna try. Okay. Right. Oh gosh, we lost so much of that sandwich already. Bon appetit. Oof. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my gosh, so good. Let's try this mac and cheese. It's pretty good too, but this is holy. That sandwich is incredible. I can't believe how good that is. Fries. Not bad. You're better than the last time I had them for sure. That's a better looking bite of the mac and cheese there, a little more creamy. Yeah, it's great. The mac and cheese is really good. These fries are way better than the last time I had them. They were a little too crispy last time I had them. This time, cooked perfectly. But man, this sandwich is unbelievable. It's like next level. It's so good. I don't think there's any clean way to eat this, but the best part of that is we've got all these like bonus meat treats at the end to eat, so got that to look forward to when I finish the actual sandwich. I gotta tap out. I want to eat those last few fries, but I'm stuffed. Holy cow.
that was life-changing. Right, that was absolutely incredible. I cannot believe how good that is. If I have one complaint, it's so far out here. If the Honeyfire people are watching this, come to Nashville, come to Hermitage, come to Mount Juliet, please. I will eat here like 8 times a week. Actually, don't come, because I will put on like 500 pounds if this was anywhere closer to where I live than it is right now. So it's probably for the best that it's way out here where I only eat it every once in a while. So disregard that, stay where you're at. Bellevue's perfect. I try not to be a fatso.
Whew. I'm stuffed. That was so good. Like, I'm a huge fan of, like, you know, traditional barbecue. Worked in the industry myself a little bit, not to brag. But I think the fact that they're willing to do unique things, like throw queso, ranch, candied bacon, all that good stuff on a what otherwise would be just kind of a basic barbecue chicken sandwich. And then not only that, but to just load it up with as much chicken as they could find. That kind of took that to a whole nother level. That's not something you typically see. You know, I love Martin's, I love Jim and Nick's, but, you know, you go there, you're basically getting your basic barbecue sandwiches. Now, they have their twist and such, like nachos and redneck tacos, but in terms of like a pure barbecue sandwich, kicked up a notch, to steal a phrase from another chef, that place has figured it out. Honeyfire BBQ. Like I said, I would love it if they would move closer to where I live, but at the same time, I would easily be 250, 260 easy, because I would eat there at least once or twice a week if they were anywhere close to me. So I'd love for you to be closer to me, Honeyfire, but at the same time, Bellevue is safe, where I can resist the temptation and only come out here every so often. So kind of torn. It's, I believe, a famous catch-22 is what you'd call that. But that's going to do it for this video. If you are ever in the Bellevue area of Nashville, or even if you're on the west side of Nashville at all, go a little bit further out to Bellevue, because, you know, I don't know that there's a better place to eat on this side of town other than that. It's hard to say. I mean, there's a Hattie B's out here, which we'll probably hit Hattie B's eventually. We're going to have to for our hot chicken series, but we haven't got to it yet, so maybe that'll be a contender for best West Nashville restaurant. But for the time being, if I was out in West Nashville any at all, especially if I'm just looking for a quick, easy bite to eat, that would probably be my go-to right there. So shout out, no free shout outs. We're gonna give out some shout outs. Honeyfire BBQ, highest recommendation. Lance, aka Landon Jones, realtor to the stars. Buy a house from him, you won't regret it. That's the Uncle Mad guarantee. But make sure you have subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell so you get all notifications, so when we do go to Hattie B's, you will not miss that video, because it is going to be a good one. I always eat the hottest hot chicken. It kills me, I die, and then I come back to life to do more videos. So hit the bell so you don't miss any of those. Give this video a thumbs up, not a thumbs down. Leave some comments down below. Are there other places out in West Nashville area that you would recommend checking out? Because right now, I can't see anything better than Honeyfire BBQ out on this side of town. But let me know in the comments down below if there are other places that we should check out. And until next time, do what we always do and do what I always say. As the WCW World Heavyweight Champion famously said when he was set to face Sting at Halloween Havoc 1994. Wait, no, Sting was who I was talking about. He was going to face Ric Flair, Halloween Havoc 1994. WCW title on the line, triple cage match. Don't check my facts on that, but don't stand so close to me. And then Ric Flair followed up by saying,